not happening in the 6th round. Welcome back to Friday Night Fights, presented by Miller High Life. Bob Papa, Teddy Atlas. Robert Wiggins, Eric Kirkland underway. Round number 7. Fairly even fight. Remember, Wiggins lost a point at the end of round 2 for hitting after the bell in a round that he was probably winning on the judges' scorecards. And he had Kirkland hurt and nearly out in the last minute of round 3, but could not finish the story. Right hand over the top. Let's go to the corner of Eric Kirkland, and it is a very confused corner right now as Wiggins continues to move in, and they're not confused because of their strategy, Teddy Atlas. They're confused because their fighter is not doing what he can do, and that's use the jab. Dwight, Bob Papa, Teddy Atlas, why is Eric not using a jab to control this guy?
Good question. He's supposed to be using his jab. That's what we trained for, to come off of the jab with everything, use the angles and attack the body. But for some reason, he's not responding. He's listening, but not doing it. He's dropping his guard, leaving himself open for a counter. And I'm trying to get him going so he can lift that guard up, fire the jab. He's stronger and more powerful than this chap. He should have taken him out by now. But for some reason, he's standing in front of him.
Dwight, when he has been caught, it's because he's gone straight
backwards. Absolutely, Teddy. Absolutely. I told him, angle off. But he's just going back and sometimes loading up. You know, he definitely has more power than this chap. But he's just not finishing.
Dwight, the way I see it, he has two choices. Either use the jab and put his punches together when he's got Wiggins laying back.
Right.
Or I wouldn't mind seeing him fake like he's going to go straight back and invite Wiggins in and then punch inside. One of those wide shots of Wiggins.
Right. Yes, I agree with that.
Maybe lay a trap for him.
Yes, I agree with that.
There's one thing you can rely on is that Wiggins will throw those wide punches like he just did if he sees Kirkland go back.
Yes, to try and catch him.
Maybe an idea.
Yes, I'll try that. I will speak to him. I'll try it, Teddy.
Well, Dwight, we know that we listen in between the commercials. We know you're giving the right advice. It's just a matter of Eric Kirkland listening. Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
We get a chance to eavesdrop. They have said all the right things to their charge, Kirkland, but for some reason he's just not listening. And, you know, you just wonder, there's a straight left from Wiggins. If the change in opponent, the southpaw style, if that's giving Kirkland cause for confusion.
And let's be honest, also, some of what you see speaks for itself. If you have a raw fighter who did not have an amateur background, still needs to do a lot of development. No matter how you slice it up.
Yeah, Kirkland's maybe opinion of where he fits in the heavyweight picture might be a bit inflated. And maybe Robert Wiggins has brought him down just a peg. Duva in the corner of Eric Kirkland.
Why's your guard not by the side of your face? Huh? Eric, why's that? Can you answer me?
I'm not listening.
Why aren't you listening, Eric?
Okay, I'm gonna listen right now.
All right, Eric, you gotta go out there and punch. Listen right now.
Every punch you're knocking this guy out. Understand? You don't just push your punches, you snap your punches. You got that?
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
That's right, crazy. Stand up and you're not knocking him down for Christ's sake.
Burpees, come on.
Well, Teddy, before we came back from commercial, Lou Duva and Dwight Yard said to Kirkland, hey, we think you might be losing this fight, so let's get going. And it just seems like Kirkland is mentally just not here. Even then, they asked him, are you listening? And he said, no, I'm not listening now. I'm listening now. It's kind of weird. It's almost like his head is in a different place.
The way a boxing trainer looks at it, it's almost, to me, not weird.
Don't hit.
Expected. You have a fighter who did not have a big amateur background, almost no amateur background, has not fought any kind of real opposition yet in his pro career. He's in a tough situation the first time in his career. He has nowhere to dig his feet in to say, I know how to deal with this. It's a moment of reckoning and a moment of doubt.
Teddy Atlas's scorecard through 7, 66-65 for Kirkland. I have it 66-65 for Wiggins. Now, boy, Ron Guerrero must be kicking himself with his high blood pressure. Probably his blood pressure went up as he's watching this, and he realized that he could have maybe gotten a solid win against a guy like Kirkland.
Oh, yeah, somebody's probably telling him to take a Valium right now.
A lot of swelling under that right eye of Wiggins. He's absorbed punishment.
Again, the opportunities for the physically taller Kirkland on the outside are there. He's not taking them. They're there for the jab. They're there for combinations to be set up.
In round 3, Wiggins nearly had Kirkland out. Only the ropes held him up. Wiggins rocked him a couple more times. Referee Dick Flaherty issued a standing 8 count because it looked like Kirkland was ready to go.
Hey, guy, don't hit him. Let him out. Let him out, bro. Let him out. All right, come on, Robert.
The young Kirkland has not found his ring identity yet. Not sure what it is that he wants to consistently be doing when he's in that squared circle. Not sure if he wants to control guys with the jab and set up punches in that distance, or if he wants to be inside.
Wiggins taking a lot of heat here in the late stages of the 8th round as Kirkland works to the body, works up top. Now Wiggins trying to land a home run. Welcome back to the Mohegan Sun in Uncasville, Connecticut. Bob Papa, Teddy Atlas, glad you can join us for Friday Night Fights, presented by Miller High Life. Eric Kirkland, Robert Wiggins. Heavyweights, round 9, scheduled for 10. Wiggins had Kirkland nearly out in the 3rd round. Kirkland has steadied the ship. He's been spotty still at times. Very even fight. Guy was dead even through 8.
Last round for Kirkland was, in my opinion, his best round. See if he can grow off of that.
Remember, Wiggins lost a point at the end of round 2. Around both Teddy and I had Wiggins winning for a hit after the bell. Let's go to the corner of Robert Wiggins and his manager and trainer Jim Casey. And there's a right hand over the top.
All right, bullshit.
Hitting with the back of the hand, Dick Flaherty with the call. Hey, Jim, Bob Papa, Teddy Atlas.
How you doing, Bob, Teddy? What's up?
Good. We heard you say to Robert, don't worry about tomorrow. You got 2 rounds to do it. Any regrets? Does you think he has any regrets for not being able to finish it in the 3rd?
Well, he just got to learn how to be a finisher. You know what I mean? He had the guy in trouble, and 1 more punch, 2 more punches, it would have been over. I wanted him to jump on him in the next round, but he just didn't jump on him enough. You know, Kirkland's a smart fighter. Don't take nothing away from him, but I want Robert to just pressure him these last 2 rounds, and you know, that's all we can do is just pressure him.
Bob, it's
Robert's
Teddy
waiting too much.
Bob, Teddy, the opportunity, Jim, the opportunity early on,
I know,
for your fighter was when he was able to catch Kirkland going straight back.
Absolutely.
But he's not creating that kind of situation because he's not throwing.
Yeah, he's got to throw more. That's exactly what I told him in the corner. Pressure him, back him up, initiate the exchanges. Don't wait for this guy. See, he's waiting. Wait. Then when he initiates the exchanges, he does very well. But he's waiting on the guy too much.
Yeah, because the opportunity hasn't gone away.
No,
what's gone away is your fighter creating the opportunity.
Exactly.
Because if he starts throwing punches, Kirkland will go back.
Absolutely.
And the same opportunity he's had early.
There it is right there.
That's right.
There it is right there.
You have to find a way to get your men to do that.
Yeah.
All right, Jim.
And you're running out of time.
I know.
Good luck,
buddy.
Good luck, Jim.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jim Casey in the corner of Robert Wiggins. They want to see Wiggins throw that left, too, that left over the top. Then he goes with a right hand instead and nails him in the ear.
Nails Kirkland pulling back.
Left hand by Wiggins.
Catches Kirkland pulling back.
This is the first time in Kirkland's career he's been past 8 rounds. Entertaining bout. Well, it has been a surprise for Robert Wiggins, who took this fight on less than 24 hours notice in the white trunks against Eric Kirkland in the gold. Kirkland 13-0, 9 knockouts, 24-year-old. Viewed as a raw heavyweight prospect, Wiggins at 33, 12-0-1, late start as a pro. Wiggins had Kirkland hurt in the third round, nearly had him out. Kirkland has had his moments again, but when Kirkland goes straight back, Kirkland gets tailed. And boy, Teddy, it was an impassioned play in Wiggins' corner in between rounds 9 and 10. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Go for it.
Because they know the opportunity is there.
And the corner of Kirkland, on the other hand, they have been saying all the right things, but their guy hasn't been listening. They've asked for the jab. They've asked for body work. Things that Teddy has mentioned, we've eavesdropped. They're saying the right things, but their fighter, Eric Kirkland, hasn't listened. Right hand there by Kirkland did find the mark. Wiggins trying to hold on. Teddy has it 85-84 for Kirkland. I have it 85-84 for Wiggins. And Teddy, how big is that point deducted from Wiggins at the end of round 2 for hitting after the bell?
We'll find out in a little while.